happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got Blaze TV's Glenn Beck on why the left has tried to destroy Oliver Anthony, keeping him as far into the dark as possible. I'm really curious to know what's going on there because I feel like Oliver has became, just like an overnight celebrity or an overnight figure of, the voice of the voiceless, speaking out for people of the working class. So I'm excited to see what's going on there. Make sure you guys like this video. Before we even get into it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10K. Let's get into it, y'all.
This is an amazing song, an amazing story as it was. And then last night he went and posted on Facebook. He said, "It's been difficult as I browse through the 50,000 plus messages and emails I've received in just the last week. The stories that have been shared paint a brutally honest picture. Suicide, addiction, unemployment, anxiety, depression, hopelessness, and the list goes on. I'm sitting at such a weird place in my life right now. I never wanted to be a full-time musician, much less sit at the top of the iTunes charts. Draven, a friend from Radio West Virginia, and I filmed these tunes on my land with the hope that it might, maybe, hit 300,000 views. I still don't believe what has went on since we uploaded that. It's strange to me. People in the music industry give me blank stares when I brush off $8 million offers. I don't want 6 tour buses, 15 tractor trailers, and a jet. I don't want to play stadium shows. I don't want to be in the spotlight. I wrote the music I wrote because I was suffering with mental health and depression. These songs have connected with millions of people on such a deep level because they're being sung by somebody feeling the words in the very moment they were being sung. No editing, no agent, no BS, just some idiot and his guitar. The style of music that we should have never gotten away from in the first place."
It's facts.
That being said, I've never taken time to tell you who I actually am, so here's the formal introduction. My legal name is Christopher Anthony Lunsford. My grandfather was Oliver Anthony, and Oliver Anthony music is a dedication not only to him, but the 1930s Appalachia where I was born and raised. Dirt floors, 7 kids, hard times. At this point, I'll gladly go by Oliver because everybody knows me as such. But my friends and family still call me Chris. You decide for yourself. Either way is fine with me.
I feel you on that one, Oliver. I feel you. I feel you as Stu. I feel you.
In 2010, I dropped out of high school at the age of 17. I have a GED from Spruce Pine, North Carolina. I worked multiple plant jobs in western North Carolina, my last job being in a paper mill in McDowell County. I worked third shift 6 days a week for $14.50 an hour in a living hell. In 2013, I had a bad fall at work, fractured my skull, and it forced me to move back home to Virginia. Due to complications from the injury, it took me 6 months or so before I could work again. From 2014 until just a few days ago, I worked outside sales in the industrial manufacturing world. My job's taken me all over Virginia and into the Carolinas, getting to know tens of thousands of other blue-collar workers on job sites and in factories. I've spent all day, every day for the last 10 years hearing the same story. People are so damn tired of being neglected. So tired of being divided and manipulated. In 2019, I paid $97,500 for the property, and I still owe about $60,000 on it. I'm living in a 20-foot camper with a tarp on the roof that I got off Craigslist for $750. There's nothing really special about me. I'm not a good musician. I'm not really even a very good person. I spent the last 5 years struggling with mental health and using alcohol to drown it. I'm sad to see the world the state's in, with everyone fighting with each other. I've spent many nights feeling hopeless that the greatest country on earth is quickly fading away. That being said, I hate the way the internet has divided all of us. The internet is a parasite that infects the minds of humans and has their way with them. Hours wasted, goals forgotten, loved ones sitting in houses with each other distracted all day by technology made by the hands of other poor souls in sweatshops in a foreign land. When is enough enough? When are we going to fight for what's right again? Millions have died protecting the liberties we have. Freedom of speech is such a precious gift. Never in the world history has the world had freedom that it currently has today. Don't let them take that away from you. Just like those once wandering in the desert, we have lost our way from God and have let false idols distract us and divide us. It's a damn shame.
That's true.
I want you to take his words at heart for a minute. That he only did this because he only wrote this song, not because he's a songwriter, but because that's in him. And he was struggling with something and he shared it. He didn't share it knowing that it would become this. He wasn't trying to do anything grand. He was just trying to solve a problem for himself. And then he shared. That's really the hard part. Sharing. Right. Because we're all so afraid, and we're becoming more and more afraid of each other because people are actively trying to destroy our relationships with one another, destroy our modes of communication, our empathy for one another. We look at people now, if we even look at them, as just, I don't even know, objects, because the real world has become real in the fake world. That's the world too many people are living in. They're living online. And we're not treating people. We're treating people like we treat people online. And everybody's feeling it. Everybody knows it. He's not just connecting. The reason why he has to be destroyed is because he's the average guy who's just in his own way let his voice be heard. I'm on this incredible journey this summer. I don't know where this is going to take me or take us, but I'm trying to solve a problem for my children. And I shared it on the air a few weeks ago. And it was just me sharing. I wasn't trying to do anything other than just share what I was going through. And I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm having the same problem. I don't know what to do, but I'm with you." I think this is what Billy Graham told me, that if people will just do exactly what the Lord says to do, and some people don't know what that is. Some people don't hear him clearly. I honestly, I think I hear him. I think I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna get up there, and he's like, "Dude, that wasn't me. More medication next time around." But I feel like I'm guided in some ways. You know, everything I do wrong, it's me. Everything that I do that is good is because of him. But Billy Graham told me, if everybody will just do their one thing, and they're going to think that it is no big deal. They're going to think, this is stupid. This isn't going to change anything.
Right.
He said, it's as if the Lord is planning a surprise party for Satan. And the lights are going to come on, and we'll be just as surprised as he is. And the Lord will just go, "Surprise." And what we'll see in the light is that everyone doing just what they were supposed to do, nothing more, nothing less, has made this mosaic that we will all recognize only the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob could put together. The things you do just to solve something for yourself, when you share them, I think shocking things come out of them. We all think that we don't have anything important to share or anything important. We hide. We hide our, in my case, alcoholism and self-doubt. We all think, there's nothing special about me. But there is. There really is. I mean, look at this. Here's this song that has just broken all of the... I mean, I've never seen the top 10. In the Beatles era, in Elvis's era, it wasn't uncommon for the top 10 to have 5 Beatles songs in it. I haven't seen that from a guy who's completely unknown.
No name at all.
This is why evil is tearing us apart. This is why evil is trying to get us to not talk to each other. Evil cannot allow us to share what we really believe. Evil cannot allow us to see our common humanity, our common fears, our common problems, our common solutions, our joys, our wants. I'm convinced the first time I went over to Israel, I met with a bunch of Palestinians and I met with a bunch of Jewish people separately. And what struck me was they're saying the same things. I don't know why they can't solve this problem. They're saying the same things. I just want my kids to grow up in peace. I just want to go to work and be safe and maybe have enough to be able just to live my life. I don't need a jet. I don't need a big house. I don't need any of that. I just want my children to do a little better than I am. And that doesn't mean necessarily that they do better financially. We've put everything into finances. I've never said to my kids, you know what? Someday you're going to do better than I have. I've told my kids the whole time, good luck with that, because I won the lottery. There's no excuse, no reason I'm the success that I am. Here's what I want you to do. My dream for you is this: that you're happier than I am, that you have found peace faster than I found it. Others make us feel needy, make us need to follow our wants and to fear one another. Don't. Share the real you with people, and you just might be surprised in the end how much you've contributed to a better society.
Yo, Glenn Beck, spitting facts right there. I feel like Oliver Anthony just, stumbled upon this talent or, this beautiful gift that the world loves, relating to so many people by just, getting his troubles out, getting it out of his heart, and singing. He sung his heart and his soul out into the song, of his problems and what he's been going through and what he's been hearing from others. And it just related to so many different people of all different walks of life, religions, ages, around the globe, honestly. And, he was just trying to tell his story. He didn't really expect to get any fame or any fortune from it. So, that just goes to show, be genuine, be true to yourself, and be true to yourself with others also. Don't be scared to let others know how you overcame problems that you've had in your life. This just really goes to show you that you really never know how many people you may be helping out, just by sharing simple tasks or, simple tips that help you get through life easier, like Oliver Anthony, who has became a really big hit. That was Glenn Beck, Why the Left Has Tried to Destroy Oliver Anthony. Really no need to try to destroy him. And I don't think that they can destroy him, to be honest, because he is brought up and built up by the people that support him all around the globe. You would have to tear down all those people individually in order to, stop them from supporting him, because Oliver Anthony has been built up by a platform bigger than any record label or in the industry. He's been built up by the people, by the working class. So it's going to be really tough to destroy him. Yo, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel on the road to 10K. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We go.